Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to another Wednesday evening. Our theme for this month is thriving, and I couldn't think of anybody better than my friend Suzan Owens to talk about thriving because she thrives with numbers. She thrives. Okay, so let's just talk about Susan. Susan is a psychic medium. She's a numerologist, a world traveler, everyone. She's got this amazing picture of her on this camel. And I'm like, horse? What horse? I thought you went on a camel too.
It was a stallion. I thought he was going to kill me. But anyway, go ahead.
I thought you had a picture of you on a camel too.
Well, there is one on a camel too, but the one I know you're talking about at the pyramids. Yeah, I was riding a horse.
Yeah. So I mean, she like been around the world, and I. She has been everywhere, everywhere. We were just on in December. We were on a cruise together. We were doing talks on a cruise, so that was super exciting. And let me say hello to people. Hello, Joy. Thanks for being here. Chris, hello. Robin, thank you for being here. Darren, all the way from Canada, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So good, guys. If you're new, come on in, say hello. Don't be shy. I know there's a lot of you on here, so don't be shy. Come on in and say hello. So you are also a best-selling author. I have your first book. I did not. Unfortunately, Amazon was supposed to have the book today, and it didn't come in. But this is your first book, Wisdom of Numerology. This is the book to get, guys, if you need anything for numerology. It like literally it tells you everything about your life path, about your destiny number, about your master numbers. People are like, what are the master numbers? What are those? It's all is in here. It's all in here. And today, what you're going to do is do me a favor. I had it up here, but I made a mistake, so I can't show it. But if you take your birth date, not the year, but if you take your birth date, so mine is 12/27. So look how I'm going to do this. 12/27. 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 7. That all comes up to be a 12. Well, there's still, you got to make it a single digit. So now I take the 12, so 1 plus 2, and that's a 3. That's a 3 because we're not going to do the year. We're actually going to do the personal year, right? So,
Right. And and 9 is kind of is a magical year in that you don't have to add whatever year it is because it always comes back to those first two numbers. So really just your birth month and your birth date together, just keep adding them together until you get one digit. And that's your personal year. Now, that's kind of the main, I think that's kind of what we want to talk about. Now, this is my second book, Superpowers. And know your superpowers, know your future. So the first part of the book, let me do, selfless.
No, you're good. You're good.
Here. But the first part of the book is all about your superpowers. It's your life path. You add your whole birthday together and it comes up with a life path number. And your life path is your superpowers. It's the gifts you came in with. If we have time, we'll get to those today. But right now, I really want to spend, Elias and I talked about this. It is such an unique year. A 9-year is an extraordinary year. 2025, 2 plus 2 plus 5 is a 9-year. Okay. So it's going to, this is the last year of a 9-year cycle because numerology runs on a 9-year cycle. Okay. Right. So in that, it's all about completions. It's all about things that are about letting go, about ending. Things leave in a 9-year. I've already actually lost a couple people in my life, that have crossed over this year. I'm not saying everybody does. I'm just saying that things end in a 9-year. Now, so the rest of the book, I told you, superpowers is the first part, and the rest of it is all about the personal years. Mm-hmm. So it goes into each personal year, and then and it has these really cool tabs. This is neat. So the first, like I'm looking at in the very back, 9-year, go back to the tab, and then, July. Then we go into July, and we can read all about July. And then on the next page, it tells about the month, right? But on the next page, it gives you a day-to-day thing. Okay. So this is really fun. It's really a blast. So if we're looking at Elias, because we figured out you're in a 3-year, right?
I'm in a 3-year, right? 12, 27. So 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 7 is 12, and 1 and 2 is 3. Just like Robin said, her birthday is 3/10. So that's 13. Yes. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Correct.
So Robin, you're in a 4-year of structure, a foundation, rebuilding. That's what your 4 years about. Think 2020. That was a 4-year. And that's setting up a new foundation. But okay, before we get into that, so Elias is in a 3-year. Now this, you're in a 3-year, July, and the way you do that is you add, July is a 7-month and it's a 3-year. So it's a 1 month for you. Okay. Don't go into that. It's in the book. Figure that out.
The book. And this is the new book, everybody. Can you show the cover? Yes, superpower. Okay, go ahead.
So this is a year of creativity, because 3 is all about being creative and writing. Hope you're working on your book, your new one. Maybe, are you still working on a book? Thinking about it?
So here's the thing. I am in 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm in 2 compilation books, and I just got 30 authors, okay? Because I knew you're busy, so we're going to talk about the next book for you. I got 30 authors to be in my very first compilation book called Going Within to Heal. That's my newest book.
Brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. I love that. I love an anthology. Okay, so there it is. That's all about creativity. I'm not surprised you're writing. That's what this year is about for you. But now July, interestingly, you're in a 1 month. July is, so it's kind of new beginnings, and it's weird to have new beginnings in the middle of the year, but that's what July is. So it's and it's also a month to use your imagination. Dream without limits. What's your wildest aspirations? Do not hold back here. Think big. And too many people don't think big enough. So here's an opportunity in this 1 month to really set out what is it you want to create for the rest of the year, because we're only midway through the year. So sit down and really think about, okay, what do I want to get done in the next 6 months? That's what this 1 month is really all about for you. It's kind of new beginnings. Okay. So that's Elias. Okay. Now the thing that I kind of did that backwards, because what I really want to talk about is this 9-year. Like I said, 2025 is a 9-year, and in the past,
people that are 9s. Chris is a 9. Joy is a 9.
So, right. Okay. So humanitarians, that's your superpowers. Compassionate, understanding, humanitarianism. I mean, you really, you're focusing on the greater good. You follow the golden rule and don't know why everybody else doesn't. That's a 9. Really, really, I want to say kind, compassionate people. For the most part, that's what a 9 is. But in a 9-year, now, if you're in a 9 and this is a 9-year, chances are it's going to be a good year for you. For a lot of people, 9 is a challenging year because it is
barking on the truth.
Barking on the truth, right? Barking on the truth. So it's a lot of it can be a very transitional time. Now, here's another way to think of it. You're going to get my dog started now. I just heard her. So think about 2025 is a 9-year. Okay. The last 9-year was 2016. Okay. What was that year like? This is what I like to do. 2016, I did the Camino. I walked the Camino, which was a soul completion for me. It was me understanding that I was a pilgrim in another life and didn't get to complete the pilgrimage across Spain. And I did it then in 2016. Okay. 2016, and then 2007 would have been the 9-year before that. And it was all about travel for me, and that's a lot of things can happen in a 9-year. It can be a travel year too. So it's a transitional year. It is endings, and it's also a rewarding time. When you think about all the work that goes into those 9 years, that 1 year, That's where you create what you want for the next 9 years. You put out all these things. Well, I can tell you honestly, in my 1 year, my first 1 year of this 9-year cycle, that would have been 2017. I said I want to be a published author. Well, I am twice. I put that out there. I want to have a business, and I've got more than I need. But anyway, I started businesses, and I've become more of a numerologist and authority than I ever thought I would be in this. But I put that out there in that 1 year. So in the 9 year, you get your chance to look back and say, what is it that I wanted? Wow, here it is. What have I created? What have I manifested in these 9 years?
And that's so fascinating because people are saying, like Diana said, the year I got married was 2017, and now the year I'm divorcing. Or I'm sorry, you got married in a 1 year and divorcing in the
9 years.
That's what you said. Because for me, I put out that I was going to find the one. So 2017, I thought I found the one. It wasn't the one. I got divorced, obviously, but John is the one. So it's
right.
Just fascinating to me.
Absolutely. I'm trying to put that book out.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's true. It is a 9-year cycle. Things happen. That 1 year's new beginnings, the 2 year, I love talking about this because it just works. That 2 year, in the 1 year, you're working really hard, you're creating, and it's a busy, outwardly focused year, believe me. A lot of new things happening. The 1 year is so fast. The 2 year, it's more, let's sit back and relax a little, nurture the seeds that you've planted in that 1 year. That's what a 2 year is about. You defer to other people. That 1 is all about us. It's all about me. I'm a 1. It's my year. I'm creating it, right? In a 2 year, it's more about creating with somebody else. You bring other people into your life and help you nurture what your dreams are. It's not an outwardly focused year. It's because 2 is all about being intuitive also. 2 is a very intuitive year, very spiritual year. And really, and pay attention to the details, like kind of fill in the blanks. Like you've said all these things out in that 1 year. That 2 year, kind of fill in the details. Get a little bit more focused on what it is you want to create. Okay. So then in a 3 year, okay, this is you are, it's like the Holy Trinity, right? 1, 2 plus 2 is equals the 3, and it's the triad. So this is the creative energy. This is where you really begin to manifest and really gets to take form. What is it that you want to create? Now, the main thing about a 3 year, and I'm a 3, that's my superpower. So I am creative, and you are too. We both like to talk. We both communicate. We both like to write. That's a big superpower for both of us, right? So that in your 3 year, use all those gifts. And the main thing is not to get too distracted or not to come up with so many things.
Oh,
I mean, you got all these books and stuff. Yeah, great. But make sure you finish something. And I'm only saying that because I need to hear it too, right? I get so many ideas. So many things are happening. And then I just kind of go, oh, well, too many, overwhelmed, not doing a thing. So that's important. So in that 3 year, you come up with more ideas. And then the 4 year, now I struggle a little bit with 4 because I'm a 3. Mm-hmm. And 3s like to be creative. Well, we don't like structure, or at least I don't. I struggle with structure. And you need it though, right? Right. You have to have structure to manifest, to get to bring those creative ideas into fruition, right? Absolutely. Okay. So in that 4 year, you need structure and discipline and stick-to-itiveness. You need all those things. And someone is building a new foundation in their 4 year. That's what that's all about. Really bringing that foundation together and having a solid foundation. Because what's going to happen in a 5 year, there's going to be some energy coming together. So you need to really, in this 4 year, you really need to have a solid foundation underneath you so that you can fly, so to speak. Okay. And that's what's really important. The higher you can go, because 5 is all about change, expansion, freedom, all these wonderful, wonderful things. But you have to be really grounded in what you know and what you want. And then you can really go. Okay. That's a 5-year. 6-year, that'll bring you back around to home and family. And you need that. You need, because in a 5-year, you're out there, you're just doing stuff. And that 6-year brings you back grounding in your home, in your family, in the bosom of what really gives you some strength. Okay. So that's a really important thing to think about. Caregiving. Speaking of marriage and divorce, that's usually what that is, because it's all about relationships. 6 is all about relationships. And then, and I have a dear person next to me that is all about a 6. And I'm telling you, that's all she wants to do. And she's not so much into numerology either, but I'm watching her. I'm going, all she wants to do is be home with the family and do that whole domestic thing. It's really interesting. And she was working on a business at one point, and she said, no, that's not what I want right now. I want to be home. And it's fascinating to watch. So in a 7-year, and this is interesting because it's a 7-month in a 9-year also. So this is my time to really go inward and ask some big questions. Am I on the right path? Is this what I want to do? What's coming up next? What is there something else I need to know? Is there more information? And it's also a good month to do some research. In fact, I've decided I'm committed to learning more about AI. Are you big with AI?
I'm starting to ask some interesting questions.
Yeah, the world is opening up to me in that, and I'm thinking, I need to know this. I'm not too old.
Right.
Right. I want to know this stuff. So anyway, so that's been kind of my little project this month too. But also, am I doing what I really want to do? My book launched last month. I'm very excited about the book launch. And yet right now it's like, is this my thing right now? And I love the book. I love it. It's a lot of fun. And it was a lot of fun to write. And anyway, so on to that.
So seven is about going inward.
7 is absolutely about going inward. You know what? Okay, here, I can read from my book, and I'll tell you about that because, okay, so this is really cool. So we go look to the tab 7.
And for those of you that missed, I just did this. So hang on, everybody.
All right. Do you want to do it again?
Nope. Look what I did. I just put it up here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So this is for everybody. Year 1 is planting seeds. Creating 2 is creating with someone else. Intuitive year. Details. 3 is creative energy. Manifesting. 4 is structure and grounding. 5 is change and expansion and freedom. 6 is calm and family, home, caregiving, relationships. 7 is going inward. So I hope that covered some of it for you guys. Go ahead.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. That's lovely. And the going inward too is really about connecting to your higher power, your inner guidance, whatever that is, and listening to yourself saying, yeah, this is what I want, or no, maybe that's not what I want. But there'll be insights coming. And for me, and I want to talk about me later, but it's been a really interesting 9-year for me, because we're going to get to that, because it's big for everybody.
Yeah.
But okay, so 8-year, after you've gone inward and you've got these new insights, really is what it is. That 8-year is all about becoming an authority. It's money. Usually money comes and goes big time in an 8-year. And it's really, it's an entrepreneurial year. I launched my business last year in an 8-year for me. So that was a big, so think about it that way. It's whether you're a business person or not, whether you're not an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter. But usually there's some management that comes into play somewhere in your life, and your authority will be challenged. That's usually what also happens there. So an 8-year is an outward year, because you've had that 7-year of inward focus. Now you're putting yourself out there and really challenging yourself. That's what an 8-year is. And now 9-year. Okay, I'm going to read. This is okay. Now everybody, I've talked about your personal years, but now everybody, universally, this is a 9-year. 2025 is a 9-year. So we all have, regardless of what your personal year is, we all have some 9 energy. And what I tell people, it's time to clean your closets, your metaphysical ones and your real ones. And oh, I don't know. Can you let go of stuff? I have so many clothes. And it's not that I'm ever going to wear them again. Trust me, I'm not going to fit into some of them. But it's like the memories that are attached to them and things. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I should just take a photograph of them and
But
then.
that's what I tell people. It's like I don't do it because I tell people what to do, and sometimes I don't do it myself.
I know.
But what I did was before when I moved from Illinois to here, my parents had this beautiful curio cabinet that was from Greece. So it was my grandfather's, and it was beautiful and all glass, obviously, and little pieces of wood here and there. But there was no way that would have made a trip from Illinois to Washington. And I was like heartbroken. My friend actually bought it for me. And what I did was I took a picture of it. And let me just tell you, I have the best husband ever because he looked for one that was like it and purchased it.
Oh, bless him. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so, oh, that's
Yeah.
lovely.
Got it like on offer up for $100. So we have something like it. It's not, it's a different color wood, but it houses all that stuff that I had of my parents, all their crystals, all that stuff. They're good crystals and stuff. And that's something that we can do, right? Taking a picture. So I get it. I mean, there's like stuff where I'm like, am I ever going to wear these 29-inch pair of jeans again? Oh, of course I will. Even though currently I'm right. So I'm like, this is, see, why did I keep this?
I know. I have some of the cutest dresses I wore 20 years ago. And yeah, this is so silly. And yet I don't want to throw them away without value. That's the thing. That's kind of the issue. It's like these have value to me. I don't want to just let it. So letting go is an issue. I'll own that. It is an issue for me. Even and for me, letting go, and I'm not just talking about stuff because there's so much stuff, but I'm talking about attachments, letting go of feelings, letting go of past resentments. And I've done some major work with that. And I've gotten to some pretty comfortable places of just being able to forgive myself, which truly, I don't know about you, it seems like that's the last piece. I can forgive other people easier than I can forgive myself. And that's a challenge. How about you?
It's same here. But as a Scorpio moon, that's challenging because I am a Capricorn, everybody. I'm a Virgo rising, which means that's how people see me. But as a Scorpio moon, my emotions, that once I'm there, I'm like, I am there and I will hold on and I will sit there and I will, and I'm like, I remember 14 years ago that you know, it's like, oh, let it go.
I know. I know. And it's like, okay, so one thing that really helped me is that forgiveness is just a place where you go that you say, I don't want to do this anymore. And really that's what it is. It was, and that's really letting go. It's like, I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, hey, Ginger, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to play this game. I don't want to hold on to it. And I'm a Leo, so I like the limelight, but I'm an Aquarius moon and an Aquarius rising.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so I'm kind of all over the place. But it really is. I've done some. It hasn't been simple. I can say that it has not been simple. But being on the other side of it, oh, I get it. I get it. I get that's what this is.
Because nothing new can come in if we don't let go, right?
Right. Oh, totally.
Right.
Yeah, you got to make room. And that's really what a 9-year is too. It's about making room for what you want to create next year. Now, it's also, this is the other way to look at this. It's not about just letting go of things because it's also about what is it that you really want to take with you? Look at it on a positive side. What is it about myself? What are my habits? What are my traits that I want to take with me into the next 9 years? That's a huge piece of this. And that's a lot more positive than, oh God, I got to let go of that. Oh God, I got to forgive somebody else. Oh my, it's like, no, wait, let me start thinking about what it is that I love about me, that yes, this is my strength and this is what I want to take. I want to fill myself up with all that good stuff and then go into the new year. But
Right.
anyway, okay, so this is, okay, first line. In the 9-year, personal year 9 marks a period of introspection and transition, contrasting the ambitious drive of the previous year. Absolutely. And it took me about 6 months to let go of that ambitious drive that I had in an 8-year, because I was all in. And I just kept pushing. Oh, Elias, it was so hard. I kept pushing. I've got to keep doing this. I've got the book launched. I've got to do that. And everything was going against me. Can I tell you what happened? You'll love this story.
No,
Okay. So I decided I was going to take off, and I thought, this is great. I'll just take off and I'll travel north. I went to Bellingham and I went up north into Canada, and thinking, I got into Canada and I went, I'll just drive to Alaska. How cool is that? I mean, this is all, world traveler, right? Alaska is the only state I've been in. But anyway, okay. So first day I start out and my car has an engine light that freaks out and delays me 3 days. And okay, oh, that's okay, great. My car's fixed now. I can go. Not, gee, Susan, maybe you shouldn't go at all, right? No, never crossed my mind that maybe this was a sign that you should stay home. No. We pushed on. Push, achieve. Oh, yeah, right. So then, this is great. So I get to Prince George, which is, I don't know, it's a day's drive from Vancouver, BC. And it's a funky place, but okay. And then I keep going, wildfires start. And that stops me. I can't go north. I can't go south. I have pictures of the sky bright red. It's like, get out of here, right? Well, that wasn't enough. I had to go back to Prince George and then go, it's like,
Of course you did. Of course
right.
you did.
And then it hit me finally. It's like, Susan, you're supposed to be promoting your book. How are you going to promote it from the Yukon? I mean, seriously, really? Right? So anyway, I surrendered. I came back, and a dear psychic friend of mine said, Susan, you shouldn't be traveling. This is not a time to travel. There's too much going on. You stay home, you get centered, and you be, in where you're, not that you're not, she said safe. I don't like that word so much because I feel like I'm safe everywhere. But there are places that,
You're comfortable.
yeah, totally. So anyway, that was my big trip to Alaska. Never made it. And then here's the funny part. So then I get home and I have a friend in Alaska. I texted and said, I'm on my way. I'll see you, soon. And then I had to tell him, no, I'm not. And he said, well, there is a ferry out of Bellingham that'll take you right up there, like, well, that would have been valuable knowledge, It's like, okay, next time I'm doing the ferry. But oh God, it was crazy. So I'm home and actually it's been fabulous. And it was really important. I got home. My family needed me. Timing was impeccable. It was really good. So guess what? It cost me a $600 windshield because the rock chips up there are phenomenal, and a speeding ticket. I got a speeding ticket. Yeah. Yay. Out of Dawson's
all
Creek.
about the 9, about the completion.
Right. Yeah. Right. And it really is. Don't be just going off doing stuff. It's really coming back, bringing yourself around, being center. Oh, I love it. Thanks, Carson. You too, buddy. Anyway, so this 9-year, and then, okay, so when you think about it, also, it's a time to really receive some rewards. And I have been. It's like I've gotten so many blessings this 9-year. It is in transition. And I don't know anybody that likes transition, right? I mean, I feel like grounding is a little different. I feel like I'm kind of walking. There's probably about 4 inches between me and the ground. It just feels like there's things changing. I have absolutely no control over, and you're not supposed to have, right?
Right.
It's just about being comfortable where you are and allowing where you are. And that's And that, to me, that's the best thing I can say about a 9 year. Let me see what else I can tell you. And really connect with your intuition, though, because that's the thing. The guidance comes through. Um, oh, okay. I need to read this. As you move forward, reflect, release, and renew, maintaining hope and inspiration. Well, that fits. Let the energy of completion propel you toward the expansive new beginnings that await the next cycle. Welcome, oh God, welcome the transformative possibilities of the personal year 9 with an open heart and clear vision. Why is that so hard? That sounds lovely, but it
It
just
does.
taken my, it really, I mean, I
Right.
don't,
But what do we all know about each other? What do we know all about each other? What you just said, say it one more time so everybody can hear it, that last line.
I know it's so good. Welcome the transformative possibilities of the 9 year with an open heart and a clear vision.
So everybody that just heard that, do you feel that you deserve it?
See, isn't that the truth? It's like, am I holding stuff back? I have to look at that too.
Right. So
And
do we deserve it? Are we worthy of it? And because we did everything around the 8 and it was like, right? So now it's sitting in it and saying, okay, what's next? Because right around the corner is 1 and you start all over again, right?
right,
So if you feel that there is something that is not deserving about it or worthy of it, yes. And I hear you, Diana's like, heck yes. Yes. But some people will question that. Like, I know that I deserve it. I know that you deserve it. But maybe our actions are not showing it.
okay, let me put this one to you because I draw tarot cards every day. Okay. And I record them so I can keep track of what cards I'm drawing. Now, this is what's interesting. Oh, God. So it's a different deck. It's not a traditional. It comes from the tarot, but it's a little bit. It's a Voyager deck, is what it is.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, so it's the card I have drawn. No kidding, since the end of May till now, so 6 weeks. I've drawn the fear card 6 times.
Wow.
I know. I mean, there's 78 cards in a deck, and I've drawn that card
Yeah.
6 times.
Isn't that a message that the universe is trying to tell you?
I know. And I'm going, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I've never been afraid. And instead of going, that was a long time I did that. I'm not afraid of anything. And then it's like, okay, now wait a minute. What am I afraid of? What's there's obviously something showing up. What I'm afraid, is it success? Gosh, I don't think so, because that's what I've been striving for.
Right.
So what's
Think about that. This is for everybody. We want the success, but the fear of the success is what? What comes up with the fear of success? The fear of success is, I'm right there with you. The fear of success is, now I have to show up, which is not a problem, but I
right?
have to show up in this way, which puts me out there more. And then what?
That's it. It's the and then what? I
And
think
then
that's the fear. And then what?
go into the imposter syndrome. And
Mhm.
some people will go into the, I'm not clear. And then it all goes back to, hand to the universe, everybody. It goes back to, do I really deserve this?
Yeah.
And I know many of you say yes, and I get it. But when we come to that one place, it's a challenge. And before I say anything, hello to everybody who didn't say hello to. So Joy says she's a riot. She is. She truly is. Pandora, hello. Angel, hello. Carson, hello. Isabel, hello. Diana, I didn't say hello. Divine Timing, hello. Joy says, I deserve it. All this series, yes, yes, yes. I feel like I'm getting a reading. You are. Uh, um, you have to show up successfully and stay there. That's true. Hey, Don, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yes, more work, maybe. We are always working on ourselves. We are
Always.
always working on ourselves. And that is the challenge. The challenge is that just when you think you've gotten there, you now have constantly moving up. If we truly believe, and I know you know this, we truly believe that we're limitless, then what?
Then what? Really? And then it is. It's unlimited. It's
Because
total infinite. Yeah.
some people, I used to be like this. Some people are waiting for the other shoe to fall off.
I don't. I don't think that's me.
Not you. No, but
And yet, I have to ask though, right? I have to, because I know that's a thing. For me, I go, I'm not afraid of anything. And yet, if you saw what I was doing right now, I'm acting like I'm afraid. I'm kind of a recluse.
so let me ask you this. If it's not, I'm afraid of the shoe falling off. How about this? I'm afraid which shoe's going to come up next. What's the new shoe? Because I'm ready to put in that new shoe.
See, okay, now that's interesting because that might work because, okay, I did the book, and I feel like that's a completion for me, and that should be the end of it. Well, it's not. When you
The
do
book is behind her, guys. Superpowers. It's right there over her shoulder.
yeah, right here.
And this is her first one, just so you all know.
Yeah. So right, it's like, well, I did that, so it feels like, well, I should be done for a while. And of course, when you launch a book, it's not that. But it kind of, there's this thing where I think I've done this. Now what's next? Let's move on to the next thing.
Right.
And I don't know what the next thing is. And I feel like if I move on to the next thing, it's running away.
So what happens if you give yourself permission to not know? And
See?
just I'm open to receive.
Right.
And I know a lot of you have before, because trust me, Susan and I can talk on and on. What questions do you guys have for Susan?
Great. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, you and I could finish the rest of the couple hours we're doing this.
Right.
But it's true. Thank you for that, because I
Joyce says I used to. Hey.
I love it. I love it.
She's good.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's
yeah. So what questions do you guys have for Susan? What questions?
Really? I mean, talk about your superpowers, your life path, add your birthday together in each number, and we can talk about superpowers or your personal year. If you're in a year that, or just tell me what's going on in your life, and maybe we can figure out what the year means for you too.
That's what I love about the personal year, because John and I have the same birthday. So 12/27, which is, great to know that, but we're different life path years.
Right.
Yeah. I want to show everybody a picture. So so what questions do you guys have for Susan? And I'll show, oopsie, what am I doing? I don't want that picture. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Oh, people. Here's Pandora. What is the best way to overcome limitations of a 3 personal year?
Okay, so do you remember what your life path is, or your superpower? When you add all your birthday numbers together, birthday, birth month, birth year, all those numbers together, keep adding them until you get 1 digit. What is that number? Because that would tell me a little bit more about you, Pandora. Because I don't see 3 as a limiting year. That's the thing. I see 3 as using your imagination and being creative and expansive and really doing your art or your writing or your dance or whatever it is. Now, if you're not really a creative person, if you're more a life path 1, okay, so you like to be in charge. You like to, it's all about you. A lot of times those life path 1s are all about you. So this would be, do you like to do anything creative at all? Because that's exactly what you need to do. Now, a life path 1 and 3 actually are pretty what's the word that I'm trying to find? Compatible, okay? Now, with a 3 year though, like I said, it's all this creativity. Don't get stuck in the details. Stick to one thing. Come up with all these ideas, but at least finish one. Okay, that's what your 3 years is really about. And structure. You're going to need structure. Now, you shouldn't be as opposed to structure as a 1 that I am as a 3 life path. Structure and discipline should work with the 1. So that shouldn't be something scary to you. But if you feel like a 3 is a limiting number, this is where I go. This is eye candy. Go to a museum if you like to go to a museum. See art or theater or something that will, there you go. Anything at all creative. Whoop, I lost that last one. LOL. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see? So choose one. That's exactly what I've been saying.
Laura's just made like she's got 3 Oracle deck cards, 4. I mean, she's busy lady. And Amanda, I didn't say hello to you. Hello, Amanda. So let me go back to. We'll go to that in a second. So in numerology, I know the letters can equal numbers, but the charts I see lump 3 letters per number. Do numbers equal a single letter?
Okay. Do numbers equal a single letter?
So in other words, she's trying to do her name.
Gotcha, Diana. Okay, so it's in my wisdom book. It's in this book. All of that is in my book. But I'll tell you, A is number 1 letter, J is the number 10 letter, and S is the number 19 letter. When they're all reduced down, they're a number 1. So A, J, and S are number 1. B, K, and T, number 2. C, L, U, number 3. D, M, V, number 4. 5 is E, N, W. 6 is F, O, X. 7 is G, P, Y. 8, which not very many people have, is all about money, right? H, Q, and Z. Not very many people have those letters in their name. So that tells you something about us. 9 is an I and an R. Okay. So.
Yeah. So I hope that helps. Get the book, Diana. Yeah. Get the book. Carson says, I have a life path of 9 in a 2 year. I'm launching my business this year. Any advice from that?
I would get a lot of help. A 2 year is all about not doing it on your own, Carson. You get advice from other people. You get guidance from others, and you really need to probably defer to them, because and you're in a 2 year. That's what's going to happen. You might move, by the way, if you're in a 2 year. A lot of times, people change their residence in a 2 year. That sometimes happens. In a 2 year. Follow your intuition as well. Like I said, you're going to connect to other people, but really it's a big intuitive guidance here. Really, really focus on what's coming up inside and follow that guidance. It's a lot of surrender. It is more than you would think. And when you're launching your business, 2 year isn't a bad year to do it. I just want to say that it's not a bad year to do it. But again, get some good advice from inward and from others. Yeah.
Amanda says, if this year is a 9 and I'm a 9, what does that mean?
Only means you got lots of 9 energy, babe. That's a lot. And it shouldn't, having that energy, 9s are obviously compatible. I love a 3 year. I'm a 3. I love a 3 year because I know it's all about being creative and it's all the things that I like to do. This is a year Amanda, I would absolutely be of service if I were you. Find something to be of service, to give back to the community.
She gives back every day with her occupation. She is a nurse practitioner. She gives every day.
I'm getting some sadness, Amanda. So there might be some loss this year for you. It's coming through. So just know that. I'm sure it's not the first time for you. If you're a 9, you've had a lot of life lessons through loss, but it just feels like this is a year that things might shift into some grief for you. But it only means that you understand a 9. You vibrate familiarly with a 9. So that's what I want to say to you, that it's compatible. It doesn't mean anything more or less. It just means that you have a similar energy, similar vibration, and shouldn't work against you. Like some numbers, they don't work. I have a 3%, three, what's the word? Soul number, and I've got a 9 and a 1 personality. And what that means is I'm really communicative, and I like to be out there. And sometimes it's all about me. So they're not against each other, but sometimes one weighs more than the other one. With you and 9 this year, you're just going to have a lot of. You're going to get. I don't want to say hit. You're just going to feel it a lot. It's going to be around you a lot. Let's say it that way. Okay.
Just I found it. So this is the picture.
Oh God.
There's Susan right there on the horse, and then this is her talking. This was that was on the boat, on the ship, rather.
I can't believe you got that photo. That's hysterical. Oh my gosh.
And you look so good. This is such a great color on you. I mean,
really thank you. Yeah, color. That's my signature color for sure.
That's great. There's John. There's John right there, and David, and we've got Patty and Frank and Gloria and Heidi. So that was so much fun. It was
such great people. Yeah. They really were astounding. But there were 6,000 of them on that ship. That was the thing that threw me. But yes. Oh my gosh. Love her. She's so funny.
Lastly, Tatala, how are you? Good to see you. Tell everybody your birth date, not the year, just your month and everything. And it's great. And did you get to do the sloths? Did you get to
Oh no, I didn't. We went out in the water, and we were going to ride horses, and we didn't. I wish we'd done the sloths. That would have been really cool.
So Leslie, this is an 8. It's an 8 for you this year, right?
Yeah.
For an 8.
Yeah. Leslie, this is a money year, management, business. Setting yourself up as an authority. Do you have a business, Leslie? Because this would be no. Okay. It's also I'm going to tell you it's a reorganization year for you. I think there's some things that need to be shifted. Mm-hmm. It's a year for you to put yourself out there more. I think if that's something that you're trying to do, feels like no retired nurse. But don't you do something on the side, honey? Isn't there something else that you're thinking about? No?
Not that I know
of. Okay.
I'm showing up real quick.
Okay. Oh, gosh. That was so fun. Do you remember that dinner? Oh,
that was so much fun. This was, you guys, we had, think of Alice in Wonderland. And this was like, look at that.
That was dessert.
That was dessert. And it was so much fun. This was my favorite. Well, one of my favorite. Y'all know that I don't drink that much, right? Y'all know that I hardly drink at all. This was so much fun.
It was a blast. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
So it was like this Cosmopolitan with cotton candy. It was really, really good. Let me just tell you guys, it was crazy. This was really cool too.
Oh, that was the smoked eggs thing.
Yeah, that was.
Gosh, that was really tasty. Oh my goodness.
This is the look that you get from me after one glass of something. And this was my favorite.
Oh, that was the chocolate thing?
Yeah, the chocolate thing. And they poured that over that, and then it just melted, and there was ice cream inside. It was
it was amazing.
We had such a good time.
Now, the food was at that restaurant, the food was amazing. That was absolutely the best.
Really good. Really good. Really good. We had a lot of fun, guys. A lot of here's
well, now you're doing a cruise next year, aren't you? Or are you? Oh, that was the carousel.
I will be doing a cruise to Greece. So and my goal, this is what we're putting out there. The goal is Greece next year, and we'll talk about this, Susan.
Okay.
We're going to get our people together. The goal will be 2027, Portugal and Spain.
Oh, I'd love it. I've been to Spain. I walked across Spain. I've never been to Portugal. I'd love to see
Because
Portugal.
that's where John's family's from.
Oh,
So
no way. Oh,
yeah,
love it.
that
All
would
right.
be really good.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
We have more questions. Hang on.
Okay, okay.
So that means Sarah and I can't take you out for a drink. No, you can't.
Oh, no, he's fun. Drunk Elias is a hoot. Really, seriously. Absolutely.
Maybe people get to see that. I am a 4, but I don't like authority or schedules or anything that makes me feel boxed in. So I'm starting to think that this is part of my life lesson.
Oh, you're the first 4, Mandy, that I've heard that doesn't like that resists that schedule. So I'm guessing there's other numbers in your chart that are playing heavy with you. So absolutely. Okay. So let me talk about me. Enough about you, Mandy, more about me. But seriously, the thing of it is I know as a creator, you gotta have you gotta have that imagination and all that, but it's not going to go anywhere unless you have some structure and some discipline to put it somewhere to actually achieve something. So I think you're right on. Absolutely, it is a life lesson for you to understand the uh, what that actually means, and really it's about balance too. Okay, so the 4 is a real balanced number, so it's really important. But good for you. I know too many 4s that get so structured they don't change. They like their paradigm. They live in their box. Get out of your box. Okay, Pandora. This is Morocco. A friend of mine went to Morocco and took a picture of all the blue doors, and then they made it into this incredible piece of
I
art.
think that's beautiful.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fabulous. I
Yeah.
love it.
So 5-4, you're a 9.
You're 9, Angela.
Yeah.
I'm a 9-year, babe, and that's a lot. That's a 9. You got a double 9. So I will tell you this, Angela. Every year it changes, right? 2025 is a 9-year. You're in a 9-year. 2026 is a 1-year. You're going to be whatever the universal year is. You get the double whammy. Same as me. Same as I have. So whatever universal year, that's also your personal year. So I have 2 9s this year. And I'm getting a lot of, well, right now it's transition. And all I can say is I'm sitting in it. And July is a 7-month. And remember that 7 is all about being internal. Next month is an 8-month. So I'm hoping the money comes in. That's
Yeah. You got it.
and my birthday month. So I'm hoping the money comes. I get a lot of birthday money, maybe. That'll be great. And then
money, everybody. Couple things, because I can't believe we're running out of time. You know that you're always welcome back.
I love it.
Normally, what we do, Susan, is for the summer, every week we have been doing a little Elias commercial, which is a retro commercial. It's focusing on the sprays and the bath salts that I make, but I make them like a fun commercial. Like I'll make it sound like Dr. Pepper, or I'll make it sound like Coca-Cola, and they have to guess what the retro commercial is. The very first one was Vegemita Vitamin. So I made the whole thing sound like Vegemita Vitamin, focusing on the sprays piece. But we didn't do it today because I know Susan has a lot of information. So next week, we will have time to do it. And then on the 30th, we're going to do 2 of them. So we're going to have 2 on the 30th. Next week, join us on the 23rd. Cameron Heath will be with us, and we're going to do our very first ever mini workshop live here on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to talk about thriving and understanding our inner child. So we're going to do a mini workshop on that. And speaking of workshops, for everybody that's listening today, I'm going to extend this out. I'm going to show you real quick. I got to find it though. There it is. So guess what I'm doing for everybody? I am having a workshop that's starting next week called Break the Pattern. If you want to know why are you a perfectionist, a people pleaser, a control freak, or a perfectionist, we're going to break the pattern so you can understand your intuition. This is combining those patterns with intuition, and it's a 6-week course. Yes, it's normally $433. Wait for it. Yesterday, I announced in honor of my parents, I was doing discounts on mediumship and psychic readings, but I'm also going to do a break the pattern deal for all of you. Because three, and it's a three, I'm taking a three plus a zero and a zero. I am taking $300 off this regular cost. So
Wow.
it will be 133 for the week, for the 6 weeks. That is today, last thing today, only for all of you because we were talking about numbers. So it's 133. If you want to do this class, email admin@eliaspatris.com, and or you can just contact me directly. It's I'm going to put it in here, and you will get that price. You can Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle me because it's not on the website. This is last day today, okay? And then also I want to tell you guys that we've got a lot coming up, and this is the other thing. I'm going to show you what's coming up in the fall besides the retreat. This is the cover of the new book, Going Within to Heal. We actually have 30 authors, not 33, but no, we do. We have 33. Yeah, we have 33. Look at that. Threes again. So we have 33. So Going Within to Heal, stories of courage, connection, and community. So Diana, Pandora, we got a couple others that Mandy, got a couple other people on here. I'm sorry, Carson. And if I missed you, I'm so sorry, everybody. But we've got a couple of Ginger, and I'm looking, and Chris. I don't think Chris is on here. Chris from Iowa. I think she is. I could have missed. Anyway, so I'm super excited about it. We'll be coming out in the fall. I will be also talking about the new book. Ready for this? That Suzan is going to be in, because I'm just going to make sure that she's in it.
Oh,
This book is, so we're doing a series. We're doing three. We're doing a 3 series. It is called the Within series. The second book is talking about transformation, and it is about transformation. It's the journey from breakdown to breakthrough, and I'm super pumped for it. It is exciting. It's so exciting that I can't find the gosh darn picture. 1, 2, 3, but it is Erica Cook. Remember Erica Cook
yeah.
from the ship?
Yeah.
She
Oh,
did,
yeah. Definitely.
yeah.
I like the title, and it makes me think about when I was really doing a lot of work, personal work, years ago. But yeah, oh, there's great stories there. Yeah, I absolutely want you talk to me about that because I've got lots to write about this.
Super excited about it. It's here it is. Phew! I was going to get a little nervous about it.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Yeah, there it is. Really cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, thank you all for being here. Susan, the book that is over her shoulder called Superpower, there it is. And then this is her first book. Everything you want is in this book. Even more is in the second book. Please go find it on her website, or which is wisdomofnumerology.com, or you can go to Amazon and pick it up. So
look at my website though. Can I do a quick second on my website? Because I too also I have a workshop I'm doing this in September with Kathleen L. And it's all about transformation and growth and healing and all of the really good stuff. So check that out on my website as well. wisdomnumerology.com.
Where's that going to be?
September. In Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yeah. Or we're doing it online too. So you don't have to leave your living room. You can do it. You can do both. Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm so excited.
Awesome.
Okay.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. Susan, hold the wire. And everyone, we appreciate you. We really do. Remember, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There is unity in community. From our hearts to yours. Mwah. Remember, real talk gets you real answers. Thanks for being here, everybody. Be well.